What an article. I mean,
really?
Just give me a half hour to get through this.
All right.
Hotline, they're back.
Oh, does that mean he spelled back with a lot of A's?
Bunch of A's.
Bunch of A's, okay.
Good.
I'm smart.
Syndicated satellite radio team Opie and Anthony celebrated their first broadcast on basic XM radio yesterday with a live show in the shadow of Fenway Park. Boston's always been huge for us, Anthony Kumin says.
Kumin.
Yeah,
Is that what it
C-U-M-I-N.
says?
Yeah, Kumin.
C-U-M-I-N?
Yeah. The morning duo.
I'm a spice.
That's not Kumin.
Yeah.
That's coming.
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 Anthony Cummins said.
Yeah.
Anthony, you were coming as you were talking to the reporter? Jesus.
I was coming.
Were you whacking like a monkey in front of the guy?
Coming.
The morning...
That's that slang way of spelling coming.
Yeah, there was an apostrophe at the end.
Yeah,
After
coming.
The morning duo, dismissed from AAF after April Fool's hoax and blah, 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 has been available only to premium XM satellite subscribers before yesterday. Opie and Anthony, along with sidekick Jim Norton.
Jesus.
That's actually fine. And their assorted characters were put on another...
very accurate.
It certainly is. And which is basically believing. Patrice shit on me one time. You're a sidekick! About tough crowd.
Yeah.
He was really just right. And I really am a man who just has never made a stake in anything. I'm fucking Kenny Coattails. Believe me, I'm aware of that.
Kenny Coattails.
Here's what I am. I'm, as the picture's ready to be snapped, put my head up in it. That's what I am.
You know, I'm not even going to argue that point because...
No, I'm Zelig.
Because when Anthony and I... Let's go over it really fast. We're on top of the radio world and we get fired. Our careers are destroyed in one day, one stupid idea, okay? Now, you guys didn't get to live our lives. Anthony and I went away. We went our own ways for a while. And every once in a while, we come back to say hi to our old friends.
Sure.
So we'd be invited to, like, roasts and comedy memorials and such, right?
Sure.
I remember being at one of these roasts in the middle of the village somewhere.
Yeah, the Boston Comedy Club.
Boston Comedy Club. They invite us, Aunt and I, saying hi probably for the first time in 6 months.
Sure.
6 months, all of a sudden we're having a little reunion in the back of the place.
Uh-huh.
And Norton's there. And at this point, Norton has moved on with his career. He's doing Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn.
Yep.
And there's his old pals that gave him one of his bigger breaks. In the back of the room. Where's Norton sitting?
Oh, not with us.
Right next to Colin Quinn.
Next to Colin Quinn, who Norton probably hasn't seen since Tough Crowd ended.
I saw that fucking balloon-headed Zero last night.
You did?
Yeah, and his awful haircut. He has a 58-pound skull, and he's on the road now. You have no more shows, stupid. I don't need to talk to you anymore.
Oh, God.
Believe me. All I do is nod and smile at Geraldo when I see him now.
Oh,
Colin's out, Geraldo's in.
you are cruel.
But you're talking about jumping on people's coattails. I remember that.
Listen,
Look, before us, dude, come on. Before us, he was with Dice.
Right.
You were riding the Dice train around the country.
I certainly was.
That is a talent, my friend. I don't look down at you for that.
And what was really
funny,
funny...
You are able to hop from one to another as they peak.
I'm a toad with mediocre talent and great legs. I can leap really far. Even the pilot that I did for HBO, not my pilot,
right.
Louis C.K.
But you're there.
I sneak right in like Zelig. Ching! Picture taken. There he is again.
He's there. I know that guy.
Man who just can't make his own steak. Just watch what other men do and somehow take your fucking fat body and be a part of it.
What was so funny about that roast, Anthony and I were in the back row, and everyone was commenting how you were sitting right next to Colin Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
They did. And hanging us out to dry.
Could you at least, Boston, could you just look at them?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Boss gets up to the podium and starts doing his act and, just really laid into us. Could you look at him?
It's not like you guys have to be up for work in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, we got killed that day, and as well as we should have. And it was a very funny night, but and they all commented that you were sitting very close to Colin and ignoring us. But really fast, Rich Voss was on Dennis Miller last night.
Oh
my God, Hill.
Did he good? Good.
Oh,
good.
yeah?
And looked like Dennis Miller was really enjoying Voss. They did a little sit-down thing, 5-minute sit-down thing.
That's great.
Wow.
Voss said he was flying out to LA for that.
No, he killed last night. He did great.
Well, him and Bonnie, I think, have a show coming out because they're dating, and it's on some Comedy Central's working on something with their
Their fiancés.
So anyway, getting back, was that all you want to say?
Yeah, but I also have to stand up for myself here before the whackbag people fucking hang me out to dry. The reason I wasn't sitting with my old pals was because I was one of the roasters, and as is traditional, you have to sit there's a little placard with your name on it.
Of course, Jimmy.
With all the roasters, and I was one of the roasters.
And?
Had I not be, I still would have sat next to Colin, but on that particular night, I had a good reason to not sit with my pals Opie and Anthony.
And I guess it was the concrete wall that prevented you from coming to say hi before and after.
Dude, I nodded from across the room. I'm like, oh, and A, they're around there if you want to go see them.
Opie was complaining about that, and I had to turn to him and say, it's the way it is. We have to take care of ourselves now. We can't depend on Jimmy.
I know the line. I'm trying to remember the movie myself.
I want to say
good
Saturday Night Fever.
Was when he went in prison.
Oh shit.
And they can't depend
right.
on Paulie anymore. That's the same situation. We were in the joint. We had to just make do, sell our drugs, whatever we need to do to get through.